Tell me exactly what's happened.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. And he's said he just came from a neighbor's house, and we know there's been problems at this neighbor's house. He's emaciated. He's got tape around his legs. He's hungry, and he's thirsty. He has duct tape around each ankle. Yeah, there's sores around him. I think there's a good chance he's been...
He also said...
Oh, and he has been around his ankles. I mean, his wrists as well. Okay, this boy has been... This kid has obviously been... I think he's been detained. He's obviously covered in wounds.
Child escaping a house looking for water and something to eat. This is sick stuff. Sick stuff. But this child was part of a family that had a YouTube channel, wildly successful, 8 passengers, millions and millions of subscribers, millions and millions of views. Some controversy, obviously, surrounding the mother and how she was raising her kids. But now, it's not controversy, it's a crime she's accused of abusing her own children. This is sick stuff. Now, Ruby Franke is her name. She has a sister, and her sister posted a statement on YouTube regarding the charges against her sister and the situation as a whole. Let's take a listen to a little bit of that video from Bonnie Holan.
This feels like a very impossible video to make. The more I learn, my feelings are turning more to anger. I am mad. I am mad at what has happened. I am beyond disgusted, and I feel like it makes me tremble. It makes me tremble because it is unheard of. It's truly unbelievable. We did not know what they were doing because, like we said, we were cut off. We did not have access to anyone. I don't agree with how extreme they are on everything. I knew they were weird. I knew that they were off. Those are the things that we kept quiet about, because what was I going to say? What was I going to do? I was not going to come out and publicly say that I don't like my sister. I didn't post because I physically couldn't. I physically could not turn my camera on. I physically could not come up with a structured thought in my mind. I felt completely out of my mind. This has hurt every single person in our family. I am not my sister. I am not my sister's mistakes.
Her own family's turning on her. She's got a status conference coming up on September 21st. Ruby Franke, the last time she had a hearing in court, it was a Zoom hearing, and the Zoom feed almost crashed because of all the people that were watching Ruby Franke make her first appearance for child abuse charges. This is a very, very popular and very, very controversial mom-fluencer. Let's bring back in our think tank, Bernardo Villalona, Brian Watkins, Philip Dubé. Philip, this case garnering a lot of attention, and I think some of the evidence that may be used against her will be her own videos that she was posting about how she was raising and treating her children, including the child who had to climb and escape out of a house to get food and water.
It's hideous. It's just terrible. I mean, here you have a woman basically preaching parenting and, you know, the role of a happy marriage, blissful home life, and in reality, you have a virtual mommy dearest on steroids, like a sadistic nurse Ratchet raising her kids in this fashion. And I'm telling you, Vinny, when that evidence comes in of that neighbor finding that boy with the duct tape and all the injuries and the malnourishment, she is looking at 90 years in prison. It's 15 years in prison per count, and there's 6 counts. She is not going to walk away from this when those kids take the stand and they have photos of those children's injury. It's just tragic, just sadistic, and obviously hypocritical of the mother to have done this to her own children. It's just tragic.
Bernarda, this Ruby Franke strikes me as someone who's, I don't think she's going to take a deal. I don't think she's going to admit to doing anything wrong. Her own sister says there's something wrong with her. She's off. I think she'll want to get up inside the courtroom like she got in front of those cameras on her YouTube page and on her podcast and talk about her way, her system, on how she believes children should be raised.
Absolutely, Vinny, and I don't think the prosecutor is going to offer a deal to this woman. She is not worthy of a deal. She's not worthy to serve less than the sentence than what's required under the law because of just how egregious the injuries were. I mean, literally, I got goosebumps listening to that 911 call. You saw that the neighbor wasn't even able to get through the call without crying, like you heard his voice trembling. So just imagine 12 jurors when they're listening and then they're visualizing what actually transpired. But a woman like this, I think that, of course, she will want to take the stand. And I don't think the defense attorneys are going to be able to prevent her from taking the stand because ultimately it is up to the defendant to determine whether they want to testify. And a judge is going to ask them and tell them that it is up to them whether they want to testify. It is not the sole decision of the defense attorney. And a woman who thinks that she can get through and get by and get over on everyone like she has and been living in the media for so long, she's going to be very difficult to control.
Brian Watkins also telling that her whole oldest daughter has turned on her as well, very publicly.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be a very easy case for the prosecution. All they have to do is put the kids on the stand and say, what happened? What did mommy do to you? And the kids are going to talk. They're not going to be cross-examined. They're not going to be impeached. You know, everyone is going to believe the kids, and it's corroborated by the neighbor's story. I don't know where the defense goes. The only place that the defense can go is try to explain her conduct in some irrational way. She has to say this happened, but it didn't hurt him, and this is my way from discipline, and I'm a mother, and I have a right to discipline my kids the way I want. I mean, that is the only place she can go with this defense, because when the kids testify, it's whatever the kid says goes.